Hello everybody, this is Jake, or i5150 Straniero, and today I am bringing some top four. On downpour? I'm not sure, but this is the first game that I ever played on my Xbox, because I had this game for the PlayStation, but I never really played it very much. But so I borrowed it from Ryu, and this is the first game I ever played. I went 25-5, which I thought was a decent score for, I guess, a warm-up round, what you could call it. But so today I was driving Ryu home, and I said, you know, fuck, my truck is really dirty. I need to clean it. And so Ryu was like, he's like, oh, I hate washing cars. And I was like, why do you hate washing cars so much? He was like, you know, when I wash my truck, I enjoy it. I don't know why. It's like, maybe because it's my car, but when I wash my truck, it's an enjoyable moment. It's something that I enjoy doing. Maybe, I don't know, but when it's other people's cars, it's not as much fun. Like, I don't know, like if I wash my mom's car or my dad's car, it's like, oh, this is fun, I'm doing it for like $5. But when it's my car, I'll spend like an hour and a half on it, and I will just be thoroughly enjoying myself. But, you know, I can't explain it. It's just, although I guess I love cars a lot, so maybe that helps, because cars are just like, I guess I grew up on cars. Like ever since I was a little kid, you know, I played with Hot Wheels a lot. Like I remember me and my dad used to like crash our cars, the Hot Wheels, into each other, and I think that's when my love for automobiles started. I'm pretty sure that's where it all began. But I mean, okay, so I've owned 2 cars. I'm only 17. Crazy, right? 2 cars. But my first car was a 1975 Chevy Silverado step-side pickup truck. Although I love that car to death. Although no one liked the color. I didn't much care for it either. It was technically, I guess it was called root beer brown, but it more looked like a log of shit. So, but it had the most beautiful sound ever, because it was pre-smog, and so there were no restrictions on what I could do with the motor. So it had full-on the 350 V8, 5.7 liter. Headers straight into glass packs, no mufflers, no nothing to quiet it down. If you guys don't know what that is, it is way too hard to explain. So just imagine it sounded super sexy. It was like, it had the prettiest vroom vroom ever. But at 8 miles to the gallon, I decided maybe it's time to do away with that car. But the guy sold it to said he was going to restore it, so I hope. He said he'd send pictures, but so far nothing. I sold that about half a year ago, maybe almost a year now. But I got a new car, which is a 2007 Chevy Colorado, which is a small truck. And both of the cars I've owned, I've loved unconditionally. Probably, I think if your parents buy a car for you, it's different, because you're just getting it handed to you. It's like, you don't have to work for it, your parents are loaded, they can just buy you a fancy car, right? But see, I had to pay for my own cars. I had to work. I worked with my uncle for a whole summer and then a bunch more. I paid $3 grand for my first truck, which was a lot. I earned $3 grand in one summer, and I worked my ass off. But for my most recent car, I paid $7,000, which doesn't seem like a lot considering they're a lot more expensive cars, but that was a lot of money to earn to buy it. And I think that is what makes you like your car a lot. Like, because I know kids that, like, their parents will give them, oh, here you go, I'll buy you a BMW. Because I know where we live, there's a lot of rich, you know, preppy kids, and they all drive, you know, Mercedes and BMWs and their parents' fancy cars. And so, you know, they show off. They're like, oh yeah, look at my nice car, except they don't like care for it as much. Like, it's not the same as if you pay for your own car. And okay, so there's this one kid, and for his, I don't know, like his 17th birthday, his parents or his dad bought him a brand new Camaro, and they put rims on it. They did a bunch of work to the engine, and it was like he bragged about it all the time. But it's like, I can't respect. I mean, yes, it's a nice car, but I don't respect him as much for having that car because he didn't have to work for it. It was just handed to him. It's totally different than when you have to buy your own car, because I know when I bought my first car, shit kept going wrong, and I ended up spending like, I think it was like $3,000 fixing things. So when I sold it for $4,000, which is $1,000 more than I paid for it. But still, I lost at least $2,000 or $3,000 of work. I put new tires. I had to put an electric choke carburetor on it. Again, half you people don't even know what this is, but I did a bunch of work to it, and I kind of lost all that. And it was kind of depressing because it was like that was my first car, and I spent so much time on it. But you know, shit happens. But well, this is the end of the video. I got a helicopter, and I didn't get to use it, but thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. It would be great if you guys could like the video. It helps. Bye.